Hi you guys, welcome back. Y'all, today, you remember recently I shared with you guys a review of this company called Function Health. So today, I want to talk about the results. Let me tell you, I was not ready for what I found. Some of the results were amazing, surprising. Some of them were concerning, and honestly, some of them were shocking. So today, I'm going to share the 5 most surprising things the test revealed. And trust me, you're going to want to hear number 5. So the first result I'm going to talk about made me feel really good. So they gave me my biological age, which is an indicator of the quality and rate of aging on a genetic, cellular, and cellular level. So faster biological aging increases the risk of diseases with aging. That's different than your calendar age, your chronological age, okay? Which is the number of years since birth. And I will just tell y'all, mine is 39, okay? We will be going on 40 in a few months. My biological age is saying I am 32 and a half years old. That feels great. That means my body is younger than my actual age. That right there was a pleasantly surprising result. Kind of everything impacts that, including your diet, your exercise, your environmental toxins, your body, your physical, everything. So that made me feel really good. Even with mom life and the stress of everyday life, I just did not expect that at all. But it kind of goes with everybody be like, you never look your age. You look younger than you are, you know? So, I get that a bit and now it makes sense. So it actually matches what people say. You look so young. And I'm like, okay, well, thank you. I'll take the compliment, but I'm hitting 40. All right. Let's move on to the second surprising result, which was a little concerning. Actually, a lot concerning. I will say 89 of my markers were in range, which is awesome. 10 of them were out of range. So, not a lot, but the thing is, 6 out of the 10 concerning markers was concerning my heart. So there was definitely a lot of results related to my heart that were extremely above range. The test result definitely showed things that I would have never paid attention to otherwise. I can't say these works exactly right, but I'll pop it up on screen as well so you guys can see it too, since I am sharing this stuff with you. My HSCRP, my LDL medium, my particle number, my peak size, my LDL small, and my lipoprotein, I guess that's how you say it, those were all above range, which, I did take to my primary care doctor and we talked about. So as of right now, we're just doing lifestyle changes and focusing on, diet and exercise to get all of that down. So yeah, it was a wake-up call. And you can tap into these and see how above range. For instance, my HSCRP in range would be 1 and under. I'm at a 9, which is really high. Okay, so again, that means I have extreme inflammation and I need to work on getting down, and I'm at risk for a cardiovascular disease and other inflammatory conditions. So yeah, extremely high there. My LDL medium is just out of range. My particle number is at a 1456, which it needs to be under 1138 to be in range. So you can literally tap into all of these to see how far out of range you are, which is nice. And then, again, I always give clinical notes as well too to explain everything. Lipoprotein, I guess that's how you say it, is extremely out of range. It's at a 191, which in range will be 75 and under. So I love how they show all of this and how you can tap into each one. And then it not only tells you what's in range, but it tells you why it matters. It gives you foods to eat, foods to limit, supplements you can take, just great things to help you with getting that down and taking care of yourself, plus the clinical notes also. And you can always, again, take your results and talk to your doctor as well. So my doctor said the same thing. We're going to just do the lifestyle changes right now, which, again, it's a wake-up call. Even when you think you're doing okay, your body may be saying otherwise. And so for me, I never would have imagined, but I can definitely see, and I felt some inflammatory areas in my body guess you could say. So yeah, wake up call, and I'm glad I did the test to find it out before something happened, right? Before, anything related to the heart came along, like stroke or heart attack or any of that, addressing some of the stuff head on. So another result that shocked me was my stress and aging biomarker, and that is cortisol. Mine was actually below range, not too far, but it was below range. Cortisol is a steroid hormone made by the adrenaline glands, which sits on top of the kidneys, and it plays a major role in how the body handles stress, manages energy, controls inflammation, supports memory formation, and keeps systems like the immune and the nervous system in balance. That is something kind of made sense when I saw the results. It was shocking because I thought I was doing just fine, but I was also like, my energy levels has been extremely low. I knew I was dealing with like some type of pain, but it all came down to inflammation, which made sense, my body and fighting inflammation. That was shocking that my cortisol was below range, but I also did not realize that dealt with energy. I thought cortisol was just stress related, but it is also energy level too. So my energy level was low. So I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So foods to eat, things to do, definitely cut down on high processed foods, sugar as well, artificial sweeteners, saturated fats. Those are the things I'm limiting, and things I'm focusing on more is whole grains, of course, which is healthier for you anyway, just in general. Just minimizing those ultra processed foods as well. Supplements, they said that helps with this is licorice root, also vitamin B5, ashwagandha, vitamin B complex, magnesium, whether it's glycinate or citrate, which I have incorporated magnesium glycinate into my daily supplements as well. And then it's some more supplements also too. I'm going to retest in a few months. It's actually been a few weeks or months since my results. So I will be doing a retest soon, and I'll share those results with you too to see if the supplements have been helping. It's just a reminder, again, to take care of my body and also, see how my body correlates to my actual feelings. So it kind of like adds up now. Here's the surprise I didn't see coming. And that is my metabolism. I literally thought my metabolism was going to be terrible. I thought it was going to just be horrible. I was convinced. The older you get, you lose your metabolism, all of that. Y'all, my metabolism came back all great. It literally came back all good. I was like, what? I was shocked. Everything is in range. So my metabolism is doing good. My body's ability to produce and process, how quickly we digest food and build muscle, break down glucose into energy, all of that. It's good. It was good. I was shocked. I literally was shocked. That one did shock me very, very much because I just, I did not think it was going to be where it needed to be. And then I also have PCOS too. So, I've been dealing with that since having kids. So I definitely didn't think it was going to be on point and in the range. That shocked me. But I guess sometimes we're hard on ourselves than reality shows. Let's talk about this next result. It's kind of funny in my opinion. It's kind of funny. And that is under my feminine health biomarker. I had 4 come back in range, 1 came back out of range. And the one that came back out of range is called the AMH, which is the anti-Müllerian hormone, I guess. This measures your egg count, right? I told y'all about 40, okay? I'm hitting on the door of 40. Apparently, my egg count is extremely high. I mean, extremely. Basically, I could have a whole chicken farm if I wanted to. So, in range is from a 0.18 to a 5.68. Well, I am at a 6.41, way above average. So, yeah, I do. I have a lot of eggs. But I do contribute most of that probably to my PCOS. Literally, when I was going through having babies, they will always be like, you have a ton of eggs. Your eggs are so beautiful. So I I have a lot of eggs, but to be over average, especially for my age and hitting 40, it's quite funny though. It is quite funny. Seeing that I already have embryos on ice. So, we really probably shouldn't be or wouldn't be needing any more eggs anytime soon. But it explains a lot, of course, and gives a lot of insight to what's going on. So overall, I will say this test gave me some good some wake up calls, right? And also some things that I would have never guessed. I had really been curious about what's going on inside of my body because I know like my shoulder would be sore a lot. And that was because I was dealing with a lot of inflammation. And it literally makes sense now. I mean, this test opened up my eyes so much to what was going on in my body and where I'm at. And it gives me a baseline to take to my primary care doctor, look at and address some things that's happening, right? It's just so eye-opening. I do not regret this. I will continue to take this test every year. I have encouraged my family members to take the test. I mean, it's just amazing to be able to see your body, see where your body is at, and also have a baseline for future purposes. You know, if this is something you guys are interested in and you find this information helpful, let me know in the comments because I'll definitely dive deeper, answer lots of questions. I can come back and do a frequent asked question video. I can also probably will come back and do a follow-up on my, 6 months results as well to get retested for some of those because I have made a lot of lifestyle changes. So I am curious as well to see what my results are because I want to take care of myself. I want to be around, live a long time to be able to raise my kids and see them grow up, right? So a lot of things are happening right now. A lot of young people are definitely losing a lot of their health. So just being able to put that in your hands and do something about it, see where you're at without waiting until something goes wrong to run to the doctor or to the hospital. Like trying to be proactive as much as you can, right? Of course, life happens, but the things that you can look at and take advantage of and try to work on before something drastic happens, before you have that stroke or heart attack or something like that, you can try to go ahead and start making some changes now to decrease the likelihood and the risk of detrimental things happening. So, y'all, I highly recommend it. I really do. So that's why I wanted to talk one-on-one and I opened up and shared my results with y'all too. Definitely give me that thumbs up. It's kind of nerve-wracking sharing your results with the world. It really is. But hopefully you guys did find it insightful and helpful. And if you do want to take the test or check it out, just click the link below and you can definitely check the website out, read it. It's just something I highly encourage. Instead of spending that money, it is $500 for the test. For the basic test, you can always add add-ons if you want to do like cancer pre-screening. You can do MRIs. You can do so much more and dive deeper. So you can definitely feel free to get add-ons, which is extra. The baseline is like $500, but take that versus going out and getting your hair done for a couple months or, going out shopping and, spending that on shopping spree. Take it and use it for your health. Okay, that's coming from me. Y'all know me. I like to be very upfront with y'all. I highly recommend it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Feel free to drop me comments. Y'all know I read them. I may not get around to answering them, but I do read them. Sometimes I'm doing like 10,000 things. But I really want to know what you guys think and how you're feeling. And, if you want me to do a frequent asked questions, I can do that too. So I'll see you guys in our next video.